Welcome to Obstacle Running Adventures,
the podcast that fuels your passion for obstacle course racing, running, and adventure.
Since 2017, we have released weekly episodes for the seasoned pros,
weekend warriors, and everything in between.
We discuss the industry news, travel for live coverage,
and interview athletes and key voices in the athletic community.
We cover it all, from fundraising events, personal triumphs,
to world records, FKTs, and world championships.
Standing on the corner.
Now let's get started with your hosts.
Lost all my clothes.
Michael Stefano and Caitlin Ritter.
Hey guys, it's Michael Stefano.
And Caitlin Ritter. And Mike, how was your weekend?
Pretty good. Today was kind of weird. You didn't get to work because you have the week off, which is nice. And actually, I think most people don't get to work today because it's...
In Massachusetts.
In Massachusetts, right.
It's Patriots Day.
But Caitlin just pulled a tick from my abdomen, and I'm not loving that because we're about to go to the gym, and that's all I can think about. Yuck.
It's out, though.
It is out. Better out than in.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I always say.
How was your weekend?
It was good. I went to a concert on Sunday. I saw Louis...
You still know his name?
No, that's...
Capaldi.
Yeah, Louis Capaldi.
That sounds like a name.
You know him?
No. Well, we listened to a song, one of his songs. And then I had a video game night with Maddie. We broke in the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my gosh, and you were so
Beer
drunk.
Kart. And it's funny because I don't typically drink, but for Beer Kart I do. I had 11 beers.
Wow.
That's a lot for me.
I will say, it was really
That's actually
cute.
an extra lot for me.
When I got home, you guys were both like cracking each other up on the couch.
Oh,
I was like, the fact that they've been laughing like this together for how many years?
Yeah.
So sweet.
Long time. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out Mudgear, use code ADVENTURE for 15% off your next purchase, and Caterpie, use code OCRReport20 for 20% off your next Caterpie purchase. And use code OCRReport20 for 20% off your next Spartan Deca or Tough Mudder.
Perfect. It's not the first episode of the month, so we're just going to thank the $5+ patron supporters.
Jason Dupree, Samantha Thompson, Bradley Keel, Charlotte Engelman, Aaron Grindstaff, Lauren Stephen Ritter, Hank and Arlene Stefano, Cheryl Miller, Jessica Johnson, Christopher Hoover, Kevin Gregory Jr., Brent George, Logan Nagel, Seth Renderknesh, Steve Bacon, Robert Lundman, and Jules Estes.
Yes, thank you guys so much for the support, and to the OCR Report for being a great home for us on the internet.
And to Will Hicks.
Podfather, check it out over at theocrreport.com. We had a disagreement over the Nike ad.
Yeah, we did, and I started it. And I ended it.
Yeah, and the sponsored athletes.
Javier Escobar, Kelly Sullivan, Ryan Brizzalara, Joshua Reed, and Kevin Gregory.
Perfect. Poll results. So we're going to go right back to this Nike's situation, which we'll talk about more in quick news. But thoughts on Nike's runners welcome, walkers tolerated. 29% of people said, I like it, it's funny. 12% of people said, don't care, no opinion. And 59% of people said, don't like it, not inclusive. And then we'll get into our thoughts in a bit too, but that's how that shook out with all the people voting.
Meme of the week, I found it, which means
Jesus, it seems like it's the theme of the episode now.
Did I find the memes?
No, well, that too.
Oh.
But I have to describe it. But also based on that. So Strava posted one Boston Marathon is equal to 184,448 Boston cream pies. And it's funny, when I first saw this, I'm like, that's way more calories. And of course, at the bottom, it has like at a 9-inch blah, blah, blah diameter, 479,295 Dunkin' Donuts, 24,777 Short Kings.
Measured at 5'7" per Southie boy.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't see that at the bottom there. 276,672 lobster rolls, 173 Harvard Yards, 166,003 Red Sox.
It clarifies at the bottom.
Yeah, measured at 10 inches per sock, not players. 3,739 Green Monsters, 10.5 Freedom Trails, which that's really, those must be pretty long then.
Yeah.
2,306 Citgo signs. If you know, you know. 3,320,064 beans. 26.2 miles is epic by any metric. So, love that.
We do love that.
Now we have Badass of the Week. I figured, unless you had anyone in particular, all the Boston Marathon finishers.
Oh, okay.
Even if you walked.
I'll have a Badass next week.
Okay, that's fair. And then Caitlin just learned this morning, even though I'm pretty sure we've had Mike Wardian on, who's done it twice for a total of 4 times. But Caitlin just learned that people run the course backwards to get to the start and then run it forwards.
Okay, Mike Wardian doing it, not a shocker. But the fact that like multiple people do this and there's like a whole running club that does it, insane.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Those are ultra people. But ultra road people, those people scare me. That's for sure.
Yeah, they do.
We get to quick news, starting with Chris Shipley's baby.
Chris Shipley said, "Welcome to the world, Jesse Michael Shipley. Coming into the world on December 4th, April 12th, 2026, weighing in at 8 pounds, 10 ounces.
Oh, because they do the dates differently in England.
Yes.
Yep.
But then he's measured in pounds. Do they use pounds back over there?
I don't know. Well, we use are ounces standard or ounces are
8 pound.
Standard as well. So you think they would use
What, kilometers?
Not kilometers. The baby is a fraction of a kilometer.
Kilograms?
Kilograms and grams.
It says, with feet the size of boats and hands the size of dinner plates, born on Master Sunday, a true champion in the making.
Yeah, congratulations to him. Next up, we're going to talk about High Rocks women's doubles world record being set by former or somewhat current OCR athlete.
Calypso Sheridan and Meg Martin. They set the new benchmark in Brisbane with a record of 53 minutes and 21 seconds.
Yeah, it's Brisbane, of course. People get very offended with how you pronounce places in Australia.
How did I call it?
Not yours in particular. I remember that Will Hicks had some people write in the past.
Okay.
Next up, we have Ulrike Evanson in the news for the highest swing ring world record.
Ulrike posted, "Thank you so much for all the love and the world record video. Who's up for some behind the scenes? I've got so much content from the training, project planning, and execution that I can finally share. Stay tuned."
Yeah, so she has a bunch of posts up about it, but click down below for the links to check those out. Next up, we have some dates for the OCR Olympics, which is like a whole bunch of asterisks after that, but
the obstacle discipline will debut as a part of the modern pentathlon at LA 28 with the competition set for July 15th to 18th. And it will be in 7 miles north of LAX.
Perfect. Now we have hyperlocal news of the Wasson Pond Wrangler being canceled. This, of course, being the event that was only announced a few months before it was set to happen, so...
They posted, "Important, difficult announcement for the Wrangler crew. After 3 incredible years, we made the decision not to hold the Wasson Pond Wrangler in 2016. This event has always been bringing the community together and raising meaningful funds for local causes. As we approached this year's race, it became clear that we would not be able to meet the level of impact we hold ourselves to." That's sad.
Yeah, so for those that have been away for a little bit and don't really recognize that, it used to be called the Wasson Pond Pounder. But then some other people bought it, turned it into the Wrangler, and they've been doing it for last couple years.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Lord Huron, who's someone that Kayla and I have been listening to, defending the national parks.
They said Lord Huron has teamed up with the Win with FAMDIEM to support the NPCA, the National Parks. When you donate to the cause, you'll be entered to win a chance to win a trip to 2 for Colorado. Yeah. The prize includes round-trip travel, 3-night stay in Denver, and free tickets to Red Rocks and Fiddler's Green, plus some extra goodies.
Nice, and you'd be able to see us. You'd be able to see some other OCR people there.
You'd get to meet my brother.
You get to meet Caitlin's brother, Caitlin's brother's girlfriend. Yeah, it should be a good time.
Yeah.
This has been sent to me by a couple people, but the robot half marathon world record is a thing now, I guess.
The humanoid robot won the half marathon in Beijing with 50 minutes and 26 seconds.
Yeah, scary. I think I saw too that it fell over by the finish line. They picked it up. I don't know if picking it up should be allowed, but that's fair.
They call it the D1 Lightning Series.
Nice. And now we have 100 miles on a treadmill by a human world record. This comes to us from Andy Glaze.
Ashley Polson shattered the 100-mile world record at the Boston Marathon Expo. She did it by almost 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is crazy.
And now we have Nick Agnon, who was a previous guest on the show, apparently made a little appearance in Outsider magazine.
Yeah, it says... Outsider magazine says through hiker Nick Gannon.
Just kind of slow your words and pretend you know how to pronounce it. Gagnon.
Burned through 14 pairs of shoes, averaging 32.5 miles a day, and ate too much junk food to remember during his eye-popping fastest known time on the American longest trail. And the headline is, powered by Twinkies and cigarettes, he hiked 7,500 miles to set the Triple Crown record.
So that's what kind of surprised me. Like, one, it doesn't really look like him in the picture.
No.
And two, I didn't know he smoked cigarettes. So that's one of those things that I'm like...
Is it fake?
Well, I clicked it, and it's like, you have to pay to read it, and I'm not going to pay to read it. Sorry, Nick.
Interesting. I don't know.
Yeah. Now we have some news from Molly Seidel.
Molly Seidel is signing with Satisfied as a hugely significant free agent move because she transitioned from roads to trails.
Yeah. And now we'll finish up with some Boston Marathon podiums.
For the wheelchair division, the first place winner, Marcel Hug, and first place female, Eden Rainbow Cooper. It was Hug's 9th win and Rainbow Cooper's 2nd. And then the back-to-back champion, John Corey of Kenya, won the Boston Marathon. Do you want to guess what his time was?
Not a clue.
2 hours, 1 minute, and 52 seconds.
Wow.
And then for the woman, Sharon Lokiti of Kenya.
Nice. Congratulations to them. 5 secret links down below, but let's finally get to what this episode is all about. So I reached out to an athlete about a month ago, I think almost exactly a month ago, after her podium at Jacksonville and invited her on the show. Recent weeks have been busy with coverage of local events like the Expo that we put on, FIT Challenge, so we reconnected for the interview this weekend. So Luiza Barteldes Farinha, is the best I can pronounce it, talks about her athletic background of being a dancer and how she got into elite OCR and plans to take on the US National Series South Series, as well as today's Boston Marathon. So let's get to the interview with Luiza.
Let's do it. So let's jump right into it. Let's start off with your name and where you're from.
My name is Luiza Barteldes Farinha, and I'm originally from Brazil.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you live now?
Now I live in North Carolina.
Okay. How'd you end up in North Carolina from Brazil?
Yeah, well, it wasn't straight to North Carolina from Brazil. It was, I went first to New York, and then I was there 7 years. And then I went to Chicago, and I spent 9 years there. And then it just got way too cold, and I had to move to someplace warmer. So, my husband and I decided on North Carolina.
That's fair. Yeah, Chicago. Those winters in Chicago, we live in Massachusetts, but the Chicago winters are like the worst I've heard.
Easy. Yeah, it's way too cold. I don't know. I don't think it's livable there.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. So what did your fitness journey look like? I saw on your Instagram that you coach Pilates, you're running OCRs, you run marathons. So what was the journey like to get where you are now?
Oh gosh, yeah. So I went to New York because I wanted to dance because I was a ballet dancer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I wanted I was living in Brazil, and I wanted to New York to have more opportunities to dance, and to train better too. So then I ended up in New York, and I did a lot of freelance dancing jobs there, and then that ended up, I did a few jobs there, like different things. I did pet care, I did real estate. And then I ended up in Pilates because since I was doing something like ballet for so many years, I thought that Pilates made sense. So then I got into the Pilates certification program, which is the authentic certification program in New York City. That was straight from Joseph Pilates. So I did that. And it was still on the original, not the original studio that he used to teach, but it still had some of his original equipment and everything. And I got certified there, and then I got a job opportunity to teach in Chicago. So then I moved to Chicago, and then I started teaching there. And then I kind of stopped doing ballet, in Chicago because I didn't like the training there that much. And, it wasn't just my style. And I didn't know how to go around with the, jobs there for dance. So then I ended up just stopping, but then I needed to find something else to do, because I was used to, training.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started, doing some fitness classes, and and running a little bit. And then after my son was born in 2017, then I decided that I was going to run a marathon.
Oh my gosh.
And then, and then I signed up for Chicago Marathon through a charity. Yeah,
Okay.
I've never done any race, anything, nothing, not even a 5K, nothing.
Oh my gosh. So you went from no running to I just had a baby, I'm going to run a marathon.
I'm like all or nothing. I'm an Aries. So it's like, they said that like if you're into the signs and stuff, it's like, Aries is we're like that. We're like all or nothing, right? So then I signed up for Chicago Marathon. I signed up in January because I did through a charity, right? So the race is not until October. So in the meantime, I'm like, what else can I do? And then I found a Spartan race. So then I did that. Yeah. So that's how I started, right? So I started Spartan. I did a Spartan Super in Chicago, which was a national series at the time. I had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
So, and it's like all these people there and all these like, amazing athletes. And I'm like, I had just no idea what I was doing. And I couldn't go. I did so many burpees. I couldn't do most of the obstacles. Yeah, it was something. It took me almost 3 hours to finish a super. And then I'm like, and it's like, yeah, but maybe I can get better at this if I train, right?
Right.
So then I signed up for another Spartan, like I did a Spartan Beast before doing the marathon. And then I ran the Chicago Marathon. And then I remember that year I did a Spartan Sprint. It was a stadium.
Okay.
And that was my year. And then after that, then I just kept, adding more races. So then that was that. And then next year I did like, the same. I did the trifecta again for Spartan, right? I did a super, a beast, and a sprint, and then I did a savage race.
Oh my gosh.
And then I start, going a little bit more, adding a little bit more and training more for it. Yeah.
That's crazy that you went from like zero running to you did a trifecta, you ran the Chicago Marathon, then you started like picking up the savage races. How do you feel that like your ballet training and your Pilates training like supports your OCR journey?
Oh yeah, it's great because Pilates helps with anything you do. So I'm, the Pilates really helps strengthening those muscles that you normally don't strengthen in the gym, and those more like stabilizing muscles, right? And also works with flexibility in your core a lot, so that helps. And and I had the 20 years of ballet dancing. I think that helps some, with like that I didn't come to running completely like without like any cardio base, because ballet, it has cardio too.
Right.
So because we're jumping, we're on stage up and down, we're running around backstage and changing clothes and then going back on stage. So it works your cardio, but not in the intensity that they're running. So it helped me with a little base. Yeah.
And I feel like too, people don't realize like how athletic you have to be a dancer.
Yeah. It's the hardest thing.
It is a hard, like high intensity. I feel like it's a high intensity sport.
Yeah.
So that's a good, like I had to have been a good baseline. And I feel like a lot of people, like when they start to train for Spartans, it's like, oh, I've got to work on my upper body. But like everything's all connected. It all needs to be in like tip top shape to perform well.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, ballet is really difficult. I find it running much easier.
Yeah. And I know Pilates is difficult. That's a full body.
Yeah, if it's done right, is the way that it is, the way that it was meant to be, it's really hard. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom actually just took a Pilates class last weekend, and she said for like 3 days afterwards, her whole body was sore.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. No, so that's the right way to do it. So you like dabbled with Spartan race a little bit and Savage race. What made you decide to like, you went from just being like a everyday racer to now, like, did you go to age group and then elite? How did that journey look like?
Well, I started already on age group because again, when I signed up for my first Spartan race, I had no idea what I was doing. So I signed up because, I didn't run in France, but I knew through friends. And they signed up for age group. We're going through it was like the gym that I used to go that we all signed up, but we weren't running together. I don't know what it was. So I ended up running by myself, but they said sign up on age group. And I'm like, okay. So I never run open. The first time I ran an open race was like, I think like 2 years ago, just to see how it was, because I never run open. So I always run age group. And then, after running age group for a while, then, and I was like, consistently on the top first or second consistently. So then I decided that, I should give elite a shot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And how has your elite journey been?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, definitely improved as an athlete, being pushed by, like much faster and stronger athletes. Because, when to running with those, those women it makes you train harder and run harder to be better. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it was definitely a step up.
Right. And then I know we originally reached out to you with your Jacksonville super podium.
Yeah.
I know that was a while ago, but what was that race like? Do you remember how you were feeling and like the preparation leading up to the race?
Oh yeah. I remember. It was kind of like a last minute sort of thing. I decided 2 weeks. Yeah, I decided 2 weeks before that I was going to Jacksonville, because I wasn't going to be able to do Charlotte, which is kind of like the race that I do every year.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm like, let me find something else to do that's like I can drive to. It's like, 7 hours to Jacksonville. Okay, one time I'll go. Okay, right. So then I went to Jacksonville, and I wasn't like expecting anything really. It was just, new location that I never done before. So might as well go there. And then I end up in the podium. So it was very unexpected.
That's awesome. It's insane that you can just I'm going to do this and then still continue to podium.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Are you going for the series? Because I saw that you didn't do the Palm Beaches sprint, but are you going out to Fayetteville for the Beast?
Yeah, Fayetteville is another one of my home races. So it's just an hour from my house. I always do that race. So I was already planning on doing that. I wasn't planning on doing the series at all. I was just going to do Fayetteville. Yeah, but now now I got Jacksonville, and then I'm doing Fayetteville for sure. So so now I'm in the series, right?
Right. I know you by default you're kind of there.
Yeah. I wanted to go to the Palm Beaches one because that's a nice course for me in particular, for my strength, because that's like flat, short. I like that. I do well with that. But it was just like logistically, I couldn't do it. And I was going to travel too, so it wasn't going to work.
Right. No, that makes sense. So do you prefer the sprint distances over the super and the beast, or you're just kind of, I'll do any of them?
I do any of them really, but I think I'm better at the flatter, shorter, like sprint and super.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll do anything. I'm doing Morzine in July again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about Morzine?
Well, I did not do well. I did twice before, and I did not well, especially last year. I had GI stress, and it was really bad. I literally crawled my way out of that, up to the finish line. It was real bad.
Mm-hmm.
So but this year is the third time I'm going to do it, and I hope I'm going to do better. So
third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm, yeah.
Are you training any differently for it this year, knowing that you had some GI troubles last year?
Yeah, so I actually work with a dietitian.
Oh, that's awesome.
For like a few months to get me dialed up with nutrition, because, I kind of knew what to do, but I didn't know like I know now, what to do about, like, for instance, like for the marathon tomorrow, I'm like, it's like, I didn't know that I was supposed to eat this, this insane amount of carbs before, 3 days before a race. So I'm like stuffing myself now. It's like almost like force feeding.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it was like 3 days prior. I always heard like you carb load the night before.
No, it has to be, some people say 2 days. My dietitian say 3. So I'm going to 3. But it's a lot. And I definitely wasn't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to like make sure that you don't eat too much fiber, not too many vegetables, so you try to keep like, your GI going like smooth. Not like,
Yeah. I know. And I feel like GI takes people out of like a lot of races.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. In Morzine last year, it was so bad. I couldn't like I was just like the last 4 hours of the race. I couldn't even drink water.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
completely without anything. Nothing was coming in anymore. Yeah.
And that's scary too when your body like doesn't want the water because like obviously that's what we need to sweat and stay alive and like thermoregulated.
Yeah, it messed me up for a long time. I had a few months. I did Chicago Marathon after that race, a few months after that race, and I didn't do well because I think I was still messed up for Morzine. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. But that's exciting that you're not letting like that experience be like, you know what, I don't need to do this again. Like it sounds like you're going back and you're like going for your revenge.
I'm going back. I'm definitely going back.
Yeah. I hear it's I've never been to France, but I hear, and I've never been to like the mountains in Europe, but I hear it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's the most iconic race I've ever done.
Really?
It's just iconic. Yeah.
I know. I'm hoping my husband and I were going out for World's Toughest Mudder and they're back-to-back weekends. So I feel like we should go from like the UK and like over to France, even not to run it, but to like experience it.
You definitely should. I mean, you can go and just like maybe like you can even just run the Beast or the Beast would be brutal too. But
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, because everybody says it's gorgeous and it's iconic and like, why not?
Yeah.
Totally. So maybe we'll see you there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard too. Like when you go to a different country, like your body's so used to like the foods that you eat in the United States that like I ran World's Toughest Mudder last year and like something that I was like constantly eating like chicken noodle soup, and then we got to Europe and it was just like a different vegetables were in it. It had a different like less salty taste to it, and I was like, oh, like like your body's used to what your body's used to, and then like you go to a new country that probably has like better food regulation and like
yeah, it's definitely different. Yeah, I think it's better when you get an Airbnb so then you can make your own food. Yeah, of course you want to have fun and eat the other things too, but the night before the race I always like to eat my own stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then let's transition to your marathon experience. So you're running is it the 130th Boston Marathon?
Yeah, it's 130th. Yeah.
130th Boston Marathon. Did you qualify? Did you fundraise? What was your journey to get to the Boston Marathon?
Yeah, I qualified.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you must be super speedy.
Oh, I don't think super speedy, but I'm faster than average, but of my age, but women my age, but I don't think I'm super speedy. I qualify. It's going to be my second time running Boston.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
When was your first Boston Marathon experience?
I ran 2:24.
Okay.
And it was really hard. I mean, I was not prepared I totally underestimate Boston. I didn't think it was going to be, because I'm used to, they say about the hills. I'm used to hills, I run hilly races, but I don't know. It was like the net downhill in the beginning, going out too fast. It wasn't a great marathon for me. It wasn't. Well, now I'm back.
Right. So, and they say like the heartbreak hills, right? And I think it's like mile like 16, your legs are gassed at that point.
No, I know, but they're not too bad. I think if you manage yourself well in the race, the hills, if you train for hills, it's not too bad. And tomorrow is going to be the best conditions for Boston in the last number of years.
Oh, that's good.
Because it's going to be cold. We're going to have a tailwind.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really nice. And I think too, like I might be biased. I live in Massachusetts and I've spectated at the Boston Marathon, but I feel like the people of Boston are like, they're crazy at marathons.
It's really amazing. It's really loud. Yeah, it's really like from the start to the end is super loud, especially as you go like towards the finish, like the last like 6 miles. Oh my God, it's really it's amazing.
It is. And we've spectated, we usually go towards like the end of it, and I'm like, it's just like, I don't know if you know this, but tomorrow is like, they call it Patriots Day. So like businesses are closed tomorrow for the marathon. So like and schools are on school break this week. So it's like Boston goes hard for their marathon.
Hard. Yeah. Everything here is around a marathon for sure.
Yeah. What are your expectations for your race tomorrow?
Well, I don't want to go with high expectations because that's when I get in trouble. I want to go I just want to do better than I did 2 years ago. So I'm happy with anything around like a little bit less than what I did 2 years ago, a little bit shorter time, which I think I can do it. Is conditions are favorable for that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then, so what time, are you staying in Boston? You're in the city now?
Yeah, I'm in Chelsea. I'm a little bit far from the city because the hotels in Boston were insanely expensive.
I can imagine.
God, it was just, when I stayed 2 years ago, I stayed on the city, but this time it was just not, it was really, really, really expensive.
So what time tomorrow do you have to get up to get to the start line?
I'm getting up probably around 6.
Okay.
And then because we have to get to the bus at 8, but then before that we have to drop our bags. So the bags are right there close to the bus, but we have to drop them. And then we have to be on the bus line around 8. And then it takes about like 40, 45, 50 minutes to get to the start line. And then we wait. It's a lot of and then we walk like almost a mile to the start line.
Oh, wait, it's that, that's crazy.
It's a lot. Yeah. So we get up at 6 to start. My race doesn't start. My time is not until 11.
Oh my gosh. That's 5 hours.
But I have to be ready. I have to wake up at 6 to start getting ready. And getting to, we have an Uber to leave here at 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole planning.
I didn't realize that. I mean, I know obviously there's a lot of prep that has to go into it. And a lot of people run the Boston Marathon, but I didn't realize that it's a 4 hour from the minute you get on the bus to your start time is.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of time on feet and standing around and waiting. And then you're going to run 26.2 miles.
Yeah, I know. That's why. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's not. It's hard to run a PR over here.
Yeah. Is that is the Boston Marathon that experience similar to how it is in Chicago, or is it?
Yeah. Chicago is great. It's a great marathon. I think I like Chicago Marathon better than Boston, but Boston has the whole legend behind it, right? Because Boston is Boston, right? Boston is you can't compare. But right. Chicago, well, first of all, Chicago is it starts and finishes at the same location, so there's no bus.
That's nice.
You can just last year, I ran Chicago last year again. So last year when I ran, I just stay a place that was just a 10-minute drive from the start. Got into the Uber, 10 minutes I was there, and that's it. It starts early though, but it's better logistically. You don't get so tired.
Right. No, that makes sense. So you've done Chicago, you've done Boston. Are you going for the 7 worlds? Are you trying to do the majors?
Well, yeah. And today I just happened to win a free entry to Berlin.
Oh my gosh. How did you win a free entry to Berlin?
I know. My friends, I'm staying with 2 other very good friends of mine from races, and we all signed up for this shakeout run that was going to give a giveaway for all it's called a bot team.
Okay.
They were giving you put your name in, there was this raffle. And they're giving away some tickets for every marathon, for every major marathon, like Tokyo, Berlin, Sydney, right? And then somehow, and I don't remember even putting my name for Berlin, but apparently I did, because you can qualify. My whole plan this year was to run a marathon under 3:30, because with my age, if I run a 3:29:59, I could qualify for Berlin.
Okay.
So I was this was my goal, because I'm running Chicago again this year too. So then I was standing there, and they announced my name. I was what?
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was neat. So so I have a free entry to Berlin next year.
Oh, so that'll be next year?
That'll be next year. Oh no, this year I'm too busy. I could never do
That's fair. So you have 3 out of 7. Are you gonna you're gonna go for all 7?
I want to,
Yeah, that's
Little
awesome.
by little, yeah.
And get that like giant medal that has like
yeah. All life too.
The 7 medallions on it.
That's the goal, you know. It takes time, but yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So do you prefer marathons to OCR, or are they just like totally different? You can't compare the two.
It's just different. I really love road racing though. I love racing the road, but yeah, OCR is different. I like Spartan because Spartan is more about running with inconveniences, you know.
I like that, running with inconveniences.
Yeah, it's not like you're doing like super hard obstacles. I did like 2 Savage races and I quit. I'm like, no, I can't do this because the obstacles were just like, it's just too much grip, too much. I just know I need like, I need to run with like a little inconveniences, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like Spartan because it's a lot of like a challenge with the running. There's a lot of running in Spartan. But yeah, they're just totally different. They're so different. It's like a different sport.
That's true. I feel like the only thing they have in common is that you're like running.
Yeah.
So I could see how they're totally different sports. And like, I feel like how you fuel for them must be different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said that you started how long have you been in Boston? When did you?
Oh, I got here yesterday.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Have you done any like sightseeing or just your shakeout run?
No, I just did my shakeout run because, you know, pretty much you go to the Boston Commons here, right? And I've been in Boston before, you know, 2 years ago. So I didn't I already seen, you know, most of that I wanted to see. So yeah. But no, and plus I don't wanna walk too much, right? I want to stay rested because in Chicago last year I took my family went with me. So then we did a lot.
That's so nice.
Yeah, but we did a lot of walking around and I got a little tired.
Yeah, no, and that's hard too. What is your fueling plan for like tomorrow?
Fuel plan? Yeah, so I do breakfast. I probably eat a little something before leaving the hotel, maybe a banana with honey. Mm-hmm. And then I probably eat 3 English muffins with jam in the bus.
Okay.
Because I wanted to get at least 100 grams of carbs before the race, right? And then I probably eat something else like a gel or something, 20 minutes before the race or something. Yeah, because I want to make sure that I'm well fueled. Like the days prior to the race, I make sure that I eat at least 500 grams of carbs per day.
That feels like a lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs. So yesterday I had to do a lot of in like juices and powder mix, like sports drink to get my carbs because I just couldn't eat that much. But today I was able to eat. So
good. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Going back to your Pilates and your personal life, I saw you have your own Pilates studio.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about what the classes look like in case people are in the area and they're I feel like Pilates is a big trend right now.
Oh yeah, it's really booming right now. Yeah, so I run a very small and private studio. I take one-on-one clients.
Oh. So
I don't take group, because I work from home and I'm not even allowed to have that many people coming in. So I take one-on-one, and I have a couple that comes together too. So I'll do a couple, but no more than that. Yeah, but I'm busy. I'm working I take 7-8 clients a day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. If people want to learn more about your Pilates, where can they find more information?
Oh, I have a website. It's pilatesbyluiza.com.
Perfect. Yeah. Luiza, I don't want to keep you for too long because I know you need to rest and you need to go eat 500 grams of carbs.
I already topped that. I'm already at 600.
Oh my, what did you eat today? What did you eat today?
Well, I ate a really generous breakfast here at the hotel, bagel, yogurt, 2 bananas, fruit.
Oh my gosh.
Honey, jam. Yeah, this is the time that you want to eat. And then I snack on gummies and chocolate covered pretzels when we're walking around at the expo.
Mm-hmm.
we went to first watch, and I got French toast with lots of maple syrup,
Yum.
a hot chocolate, an English muffin. Yeah, so I'm all fed.
Oh my gosh, you are well fed. You are ready to go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Is there anybody you want to thank or any sponsors that you have that you want to shout out before I let you go enjoy the city and the marathon?
Oh, I mean, I don't have any sponsors, but I just, I would like to thank my coach. I trained with Knox coach, Ryan Atkins and Graham Roberts.
Oh, wait a minute. What is it like being trained by the famous Ryan Atkins?
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, he's a really nice person. Yeah, very, very dialed and very sensible to very understanding of how I feel and what I need. Yeah.
Does he train you just for OCR or also your marathon training?
No, we're training for everything.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I started training with them. It's him and Graham Roberts, right? That does the mental aspect of racing. So because I struggle with that, of like, I'm fine with training. I just need to get my mind more into it, like to believe myself more, not like have so much insecurity and so much, anxiety about racing. So yeah, that helped me a lot of that, because I was coached by other people before, but I wanted to have more of that, this more personal interaction.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I feel like too, like they say, like part of like not half, but like part of the race is like that physical part, and the other part is like the mental, like you can do this.
It's especially on long races. Oh my God. Yeah. If you don't have your mindset, it's like, yeah, you can't do.
Have you noticed the difference since switching to Ryan Atkins and Graham?
Yeah, for sure. More confidence.
That's good. Especially like you're doing well. You're podiuming. Like,
yeah. I also work with my dietitian, Fly Nutrition, Kaylee.
Okay.
Yeah, she helped me a lot with that too. So yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping your Boston Marathon day or the pre-day and talking with me.
Happy to sit around.
I enjoy talking with you. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the marathon tomorrow. Hopefully the weather is tip-top shape and you're able to get the time that you want.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we will be in contact. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for reaching out.
Oh, of course. Welcome back.
Thank you, Luiza. Just saw her story, and it said that she didn't get a PR, but she had a great race, and I think she had the time of 3 hours, 45 minutes, which was due to a few bathroom stop issues, she had said.
I know, and we talked about that yesterday, too.
I heard, yeah, when editing it. For related episodes, 168.
Nick Riker and the Jacksonville Sprint being on the Spartan Pro team and more.
Episode 269.
Heather Goldnick on Jacksonville Spartan Age Group Series, Iron Edge, and more.
You did that interview, too. 270.
Ida McField de Steinsgaard on Jacksonville Spartan, Savage, Florida, and more.
Episode 299.
OCR World Champions 3K with Elites and Graham Roberts from Knox.
Yes, that obviously ties in because of the Knox connection there. And then episode 322.
Spartan 3K test event in Jacksonville with Brent Milks.
Did a lot of coverage with Jacksonville, including the other final one, 374.
Hannah Franciosa. Teaching, training, Jacksonville Spartan Series race, and more.
Nice.
Subscribe and follow wherever you get your podcasts. We are Obstacle Running Adventures on all the podcast players.
Yeah, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and if you can message us and say nice things, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Patreon, you can support us as little as $2, as many as $10. You get all sorts of behind-the-scenes perks. And coming up next week, we'll most likely be at Spartan, New Jersey, doing coverage on Saturday. Although I think we might be airing a different interview for that, depending on who I hear back from. Or it might just be coverage from that.
Oh, I didn't know you were waiting to hear back from somebody.
I'm waiting to hear back from a few people.
That's exciting.
Yes. Caitlin, I have a quote if you have a joke.
I do. Why are diamonds always so tense?
They're rough around the edges?
Because they're under a lot of pressure.
Oh, that's good. All right, this quote comes to us from, well, Melissa McLean's posted that. I'm not entirely sure who that is. Someone I'm friends with on Facebook, I guess. It says, I got slapped in the face by this quote recently. If everyone in the world wrote down their problems and put them in a hat, would you risk grabbing one or keep yours? Yeah. Well, that just about wraps it up. My name is Michael Stefano.
And I'm Caitlin Ritter.
And we'll talk to you next weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on your favorite podcast platforms
So you don't miss our future episodes.
We would greatly appreciate it if you write a review.
Reach out with feedback on social media.
But most importantly, share the show
With a friend or family member.
Our intro song was Streaker by Straight Up.
And our outro music is I'm Paul by The Best.
I'm Caitlin. You've talked to my husband and co-host Michael on Instagram, but I figured I would do the interview if that's okay with you.
That's good. What's your name again? Sorry.
Caitlin. Perfect. And if you're ready, we can just jump right into it. I am sure you have lots to do and some sightseeing, so.
Oh, no, I'm done. I'm just back at the hotel. I made it just in time. And I'm just like, I just resting.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Big day tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There's like some noise here.
Oh, I can't hear it, so.
You can hear it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's really noisy. You should stop. But yeah, because I'm in the hotel, so I don't, I'm kind of in the lobby because I have roommates upstairs.
Oh, geez. No worries.
Yeah, but if you can hear it, that's good. Let me know if it's too noisy.
Okay, yeah, no, I can't hear it, so.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like it stopped.
I'm actually heading into Boston in like an hour and a half, so.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I'm going to a concert, but I'll be in like the Fenway area.
Oh, so you're gonna watch the marathon?
I want to, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll see each other.
Yes, I know. I'm not kidding you. The marathon is like a holiday for many people in the city.
Yeah, which concert are you going?
That's a great question. My friend that lives in Boston was supposed to go with somebody else and they couldn't. So she's like, I have a free concert ticket.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It is, I should know this. This is so bad. Louis Capaldi.
Okay. I don't know, but.
Yeah, I didn't know either until I had a long run yesterday. I had an hour and a half long run. I was like, I'm just going to listen to him on repeat so I can like
right.
go to the concert and be aware of what's happening.